Said my name like it mattered, then left it hanging in the air. I watched your eyes look past me, like I was never really there. You held my hand like a promise, but promise to scare you the most. I gave you all of my heart, you gave me half of a ghost. I kept believing your silence had something kind left inside it. You almost loved me, that's what hurts the most. You almost chose me, but you let me go. I was right there wide open, you were halfway home. You almost loved me. Now I'm alone. I defended you to my friends, said you just needed time. I didn't see the truth, I just read between your lines. You kissed me like you meant it, then vanished every night. I learned that mixed signals can break you just as bad as goodbye. I kept rewriting the story where you stay, not ignore me. You almost loved me, that's what hurts the most. You almost chose me, but you let me go. I was right there wide open, you were halfway home. You almost loved me. Now almost is the word that kills me. Almost makes it hard to breathe. If you never touched my heart, I wouldn't bleed. You almost loved me, I felt it in your eyes. Almost heard the truth every time you lied. I was real, I was ready, you were already gone. You almost loved me. Now I move on. Now I move on. I smile when people ask me how I've been. Like I don't feel the cracks beneath my skin. I go to work, I laugh on cue. No one knows what losing you can do. I learned how to look okay while everything inside decays. I don't scream, I don't cry, I just slowly come undone inside. I'm falling but tonight I keep it in and call survival winning. I thought healing meant forgetting. Turns out it's learning how to stay in a world that keeps on spinning, even when you walked away. I tried loving someone new, but my heart still knows your shape. Pain became a language, I speak it every day. I don't chase the hurt, it just knows my name. Heartbreak feels like home when it's all you've known. Every memory pulls me back to what we were before. I don't want the pain, but I don't feel alone. Heartbreak feels like I see couples in the street, laughing like the world is kind. I wonder if they know love can leave you far behind. I don't blame you for leaving, I blame myself for staying. I built a future in my head while you were already fading. I learned how to survive inside the ache. Heartbreak feels like home when it's all you've known. Every memory pulls me back to what we were before. I don't want the pain, but I don't feel alone. Heartbreak feels like home. One day love will feel safe again. One day I'll let someone in. But tonight I sit with the truth that losing you change everything. Heartbreak feels like home, but I won't stay forever. I'm learning how to love again despite the weather. I'll carry what we were, then finally let it go. Heartbreak feels like home until I grow. Until I grow. I planned our future in my head. You lived only today. I made room for all your flaws. You pushed my heart away. I thought love was compromise. I didn't know it meant alone. I carried all the weight while you stayed comfortably numb. Two hearts were present, only one was trying. I loved alone, that's why it hurt. I gave you everything, you gave me worse. I wasn't asking for control, just not to be alone. I loved alone. I stayed hopeful for too long, ignored what I could see. You loved the idea of my love, not the reality of me. I won't blame myself again for loving honestly. I just won't carry someone who won't carry me. Love takes two, not one. I loved alone, but not again. Next time love comes, it meets me halfway. Then I won't beg, I won't pretend. I loved alone, but this is the end. We laughed easier back then, didn't overthink the nights. Love was simple, hearts were open, everything felt right. Now we talk like strangers, careful how we breathe. I miss when loving you didn't feel this deep. We didn't break all at once, we faded slowly out. I miss who we were before the distance grew, before the silence said the things we never knew. I don't miss the fights or the tears that burned. I miss who we were. You look the same, but something's gone. Like the light behind your eyes, I still see us in old photos, smiling like we had time. I don't blame you for changing, I just wish I knew when love stopped feeling safe for me and you. We lost ourselves trying not to lose. I miss who we were before the distance grew, before the silence said the things we never knew. I don't miss the pain or the lessons learned. I miss who we were. And if I could freeze one memory, I'd choose the night we thought love was easy. I miss who we were, but I let it go. Some love stays beautiful, even when it's old. I'll carry the good, let the rest blur. I miss who we were. You try to spare my feelings by hiding the truth, but lies don't hurt less, they just last longer too. You smile through conversations that already ended. I needed you honest, not gently pretending. I could have handled the pain, I couldn't handle the doubt. I needed you honest, not careful or kind. I needed the truth, not peace of mind. You tried to protect me, but broke me instead. I needed you honest. I replay every moment, wondering when it changed. If I missed the signs, or if love rearranged. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate how you stayed long after your heart had already faded. Closure hurts, but confusion kills. I needed you honest, not careful or kind. I needed the truth, not peace of mind. You tried to protect me, but broke me instead. I needed you honest. Say it hurts, say it's done, say goodbye, don't say nothing. I needed you honest, now I let go. I won't beg for clarity from someone who knows. I deserve the truth from the start. I needed you You checked out long before you left. I felt it but ignored the signs. I kept believing love meant patience, even when it cost me mine. You said you needed space to breathe, I gave you all I had. I strained myself to keep you close and called it love, not sad. You moved on in your head, I stayed in what we were. I stayed longer than I should have done. I kept fighting when the war was won. You let go early, I held the door. I stayed longer, and it hurt more. I defended every broken piece like it was part of the plan. I thought love meant not giving up, I didn't know when to stand. You smiled as you spoke in pauses, I filled in all the space. I love the version of you that time slowly erased. I was loyal to a memory, you were already gone. I stayed longer than I should have done. I kept fighting didn't feel losing me. I cared more than you did, and it showed. I was easy to lose, hard to forget. I gave you love you never protected. If walking away felt simple to you, then I was easy to lose. You replaced my silence fast, like I was just a phase. I stayed stuck in memories. You erased my name. I wonder if you noticed how fast I disappeared, or if losing me just never felt real. I love like it was rare. You love like it was replaceable. I was easy to lose, hard to forget. I gave you love you never protected. If walking away felt simple to you, then I was easy to lose. I was easy to lose. It was easy to lose, but I survived. Now I know my worth and choose my life. We used to talk until the sunrise. Now I talk to empty space. You said forever like a habit, then walked away at your own pace. I memorized the way you laughed, like it was written just for me. Now every sound reminds my heart of what we used to be. I didn't see the leaving signs. I thought love knew how to wait. Love didn't stay, it slipped through my hands like something fragile. I didn't understand. I gave you faith, you gave me pain. I built a future, love didn't stay. I still avoid your favorite places, like they might say your name. I still sleep on my side of the bed, like something could still change. You promised me the truth, but silence said enough. I learned the hardest lesson. Sometimes love just isn't strong enough. You talked about forever, like it wasn't that deep, like it was just something you said to help me sleep. I believed every promise, like it had weight. I didn't know love could expire, like it had a date. I thought we were permanent. Turns out I was wrong. Love felt temporary, even when it felt real. I gave you something prominent. You gave me how you feel. I built a home in your heart. You rented the space. Love felt temporary, and I paid the price. You loved me in the moment, not the long-term kind. You ran when things got heavy. I stayed behind. I don't hate you for leaving. I hate what it taught, that effort and intention aren't always the same thought. I loved for the future, you loved for tonight. Love felt temporary, even when it felt real. I gave you something permanent. You gave me how you feel. I built a home in your heart. You rented this space. Love felt temporary, and I paid the price. Next time I fall, I'll ask if they'll stay. Love felt temporary, but I learned to grow. Now what every heart is built to hold. I'll love again, just not afraid of walking I thought pain was part of love, like something you accept. I blame myself for every tear you never tried to prevent. I called your distance patience. I called your coldness space. I learned too late that love should never feel this way. I kept lowering the bar just to keep you close. Love shouldn't hurt this much, shouldn't make me feel this small. I gave you every part of me you barely gave at all. If this is what love was, then I don't want that touch. Love shouldn't hurt this much. I stay quiet to keep peace. I bit my tongue until it bled. I was scared to lose you, so I lost myself instead. this was okay. I confuse pain for passion and silence for truth. Love shouldn't hurt this much, shouldn't break me down for fun. I fought for something real, you treated it like none. If this is what love was, then I've learned enough. Love shouldn't hurt this much. Love shouldn't hurt this much. Love shouldn't hurt this much, and now I walk away. I choose peace over promises you never meant to say. We tried our best, I'll give you that. We didn't fail for lack of care. We loved each other deeply, just not in ways that could repair. I held on tighter every day. You needed room to breathe. Some love stories don't end in fire, they end in disbelief. We wanted it to work, but wanting wasn't power. Love wasn't enough, no matter how hard we tried. We ran out of ways to save us, no matter how much we cried. We didn't stop caring, we just ran out of time. Love wasn't enough. I still believe you meant every word, every promise you made. But intentions don't fix the cracks that grow when love is strained. I don't regret a single day, I just wish it was fair. That loving someone fully still couldn't keep us there. Some endings don't need blame, just truth. Love wasn't enough, no matter how hard we tried. We ran out of ways to save us, no matter how much we cried. We didn't stop caring, we just ran out of time. Love wasn't enough. If love alone could fix the pain, we'd still be holding on. Love wasn't enough, but it was real. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to feel. I'll carry what we were and let it go. Love wasn't enough, but now I know. 'cause you're lonely. I'm not yours anymore. You don't get to knock on my door. I gave you everything before, but I finally chose me. I'm not yours anymore. I'm not yours anymore. I loved you hard, I loved you pure, but loving you cost too much more. I'm not yours anymore. I'm stronger than before. I don't ache like I did back then. I finally broke the chain. I'm not yours anymore. You text me late like you always do. LA leaving didn't break me in two. Say you miss the way I cared. Funny how you never showed it there. You come back when you're lonely, disappear when I believe. I'm tired of forgiving what you never tried to keep. You say you've changed, I've heard that line before. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. Don't reopen wounds I finally closed inside. I'm done loving someone who only loves me when it's convenient. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. You say my name like it's a key, trying to unlock the old me. But that girl cried herself to sleep, wondering why she wasn't enough. I learned peace feels better than waiting for your call. I don't hate you, I just don't need you at all. You lost me slow, now I'm letting go. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. Don't reopen wounds I finally closed inside. I'm done loving someone who only loves me when it's convenient. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. I won't answer, I won't explain. Some doors closed to save you from the pain. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. I choose myself and finally draw the line. I loved you longer than I should have survived. If you're gonna leave again, stay gone this time. I'm okay when the sun is out. I keep myself busy somehow. But when the lights go low, that's when your memory shows. I scroll through things I shouldn't see, like old texts staring back at me. I tell myself I'm fine every single time. Healing works in daylight, but darkness tells the truth. It still hurts at night. But it still hurts at night. I laugh with friends, I play along, I sing every heartbreak song. I say your name less often now, but my heart still knows how. I don't dream like I did before, but sometimes I wake up sore, like love came back to remind me what I lost. Time moves on around me, but pain doesn't rush. It still hurts at night when I'm alone inside. I don't cry like I used to do, but missing you still feels the same. I'm strong in the morning light, but it still hurts at night. One day I'll sleep just fine without you on my mind. It still hurts at night, but I survive. Every lonely moment brings me closer to alive. I don't need you to be alright, but it still hurts at night. We talked about the future like it was already ours. Picked out dreams and cities, counted stars. But somewhere in the middle, we got tired and afraid. Love stopped being easy and slowly slipped away. We didn't stop caring, we just stopped trying. We didn't make it, and that's the truth. We tried our best, still ended bruised. It wasn't hate, it wasn't wrong, we just weren't strong. We didn't make it. I still believe you love me in the way you knew how. I just needed more than you could give me now. Some stories don't end badly, they just end too soon, like a song cut short before the final tune. I'll always remember what we almost didn't make it, but we lived. You said the timing wasn't right, said you needed space to grow. But if you wanted me enough, you wouldn't let me go. You kept me close, but not enough to call me yours. I waited while you hesitated outside your door. I gave you reasons, you gave me doubt. You didn't choose me, that's the truth. I chose you every day, you never chose me to. I stayed loyal to the idea of us, while you stayed unsure. You didn't choose me. You liked the comfort I provided, not the weight of loving me. You liked knowing I was there, just in case you needed me. Oh, mistook potential for something real. Like a highway, how rejection feels. Love shouldn't feel optional. You didn't choose me, that's the truth. I chose you every day, you never chose me to. I stay loyal to the idea of us, while you stayed unsure. You didn't choose me. Then why go around the way to be someone's option? You didn't scream or slam the door. You didn't give me reasons why. You packed your love in quiet ways, then said goodbye without goodbye. I watched your shadow leave the room, like it was never meant to stay. You broke my heart so carefully, I almost couldn't feel the pain. You said my name like it was fragile, like it might break if you stay. You left softly, but it hurt the same. No warning signs, no one to blame. You let me down so gently it burned. You left softly, and I learned. I still replay a final look, searching for a hidden truth. I thought love needed noise to end, turns out silence cuts in two. I would have fought, I would have begged if I knew that was the last. But you closed the door so peacefully and locked me in the past. You didn't hate me, you just didn't stay. You left softly, but it hurt the same. You said you cared, but didn't show. You stayed quiet, let distance grow. I reached for you every time. You stayed safe behind your lines. I kept asking what went wrong. You just smiled and moved along. I fought for us alone. I should have been the same. You faded slow, I stayed the same. You stopped trying, I took the blame. Every promise lost its tone. Every hope fell to the ground. I see it clearly now. You were already out. You didn't leave that night. You lost love before. You let me go first, before you walked away. You watched me break and chose your escape. I loved you deeper than you deserve. Now let me go first. If I mattered half as much, you wanna stay. If I mattered half as much, you wanna stay. You let me go first. Now I survive, telling the truth and stayed alive. Next time love hurts, I won't ignore. You let me go first. You started answering questions, started answering space. Every word felt dangerous, every look out of place. I asked you what was wrong, you said nothing at all. Funny how the nothing was the loudest call. I kept waiting for honesty. You waited me out. Your silence won. I gave up trying. You said nothing, and I stopped crying. You didn't fight, you didn't run. You just let go. Your silence won. I filled the gaps in conversation, like it was my job to say. Every pause made me nervous, every calm felt fake. You didn't lie, you didn't explain, you let the quiet do the damage. Words could have saved us, but you chose